Hey y'all. I think I figured out the mic today. Oh yeah, I could see the green lights today. All right. Goody, goody, goody. I have not done an automatic writing for today. I'm going to do that later on this evening. I want to do a test run with the microphone and the different angle because I've been frustrated with myself and not knowing how to deal with this tech. So I'm going to do just a bibliomancy today, and it's the book of Mark, I do believe, today. So give me just a second here. Hope everybody's doing good out there. It is Saturday. Hope you're all slept in and had breakfast and all that good stuff. Let's open the space. All right, you guys, welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you that hangs out with me. You guys kick ass and take names. All right, so I will do the automatic writing for today in a later reading. I've changed all the decks. I've changed my angle today. So let's see what Spirit has to say today. All right. I'm in the book of Matthew, not the book of Mark. I am in chapter 10 in the red verses, meaning Jesus is speaking. And here's the deal. Let me see. I am going to read verses 26 through 40. Okay. If you guys want to follow along, you can, but these are the red words, meaning Jesus is speaking. Okay. But don't be afraid of those who threaten you, for the time is coming when everything that is covered will be revealed, and all that is secret will be made known to all. What I tell you now in the darkness, shout abroad when daybreak comes. What I whisper in your ear, shout from the housetops for all to hear. Don't be afraid of those who want to kill your body. They cannot touch your soul. Fear only God, who can destroy both soul and body in hell. What is the price of 2 sparrows? 1 copper coin? But not a single sparrow can fall to the ground without your Father knowing it. And the very hairs on your head are all numbered, so do not be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows. Everyone who acknowledges me publicly here on earth, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But everyone who denies me here on earth, I will also deny before my Father in heaven. Do not imagine that I came to bring peace to the earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Your enemies will be right in your own household. If you love your father or mother more than you love me, you are not worthy of being mine. Or if you love your son or daughter more than me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for me, you will find it. Anyone who receives you receives me, and anyone who receives me, the Father who sent me. If you receive a prophet as one who speaks for God, you will be given the same reward as a prophet. And if you receive righteous people because of their righteousness, you will be given a reward like theirs. And if you even give a cup of cold water to one of the least of my followers, surely you will be rewarded. I've been on many a doorstep lately that hasn't even offered me a drink of water. Let that marinate. All right, we are going to shake up the dice, you guys. This part gets loud. Hey, Larkspur, how's it going? Can you moderate today? Do you have the time? Maybe an hour? I'll click you in if you do. Okay, I'm going to shake the dice, you guys, and we are going to get right to the reading. But just so you know, there's a definite level of prophecy to what I just read. Okay? Right now, Minnesota is demonstrating what Jesus would do. They're standing up against tyranny. They're standing up against oppression, and they are banding together as a community. Minneapolis, St. Paul shut shit down yesterday. And so did many, 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 many other places. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Larkspur. I appreciate you. All right. You're going to be moderator today. All right. And there's going to be a lot of us that are called to help and love our neighbors as we love ourselves, and more acting and doing what Jesus would do than trying to evangelize and tell other people what they think Jesus would do. There's a lot of finger pointing and self-righteousness and not a lot of acting righteous. There's a lot of telling people that they're going to go to hell, and there's a whole lot of people that are not actually walking the path. So I don't know why that's important today of all days, but evidently it needed to be said. So I'm going to shake the dice up, you guys, and I'm going to get a reading. And Spirit said, that's just about enough of that. Okay, let's shake it up. Okey-dokey. Chosen. CHOSEN. Where can I put that so everybody can see him? Chosen. Past. Somebody may have a past, like, you know, a criminal history, maybe a time when they were maybe in their own dark place, acting in their own negative behaviors, in their own toxicity, but they can still be chosen. Focus. I'm hearing Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid, the original, not the remake. Pat Morita say focus, Daniel-san. Somebody needs to focus their energy because they think that they're beat, but they're about to deliver some sort of swift kick. I have one vowel left. Fad, F-A-D. Somebody doesn't follow the fads. Somebody is the fad. Somebody sets trends. Honey. The food, the term of endearment. Honey. Fat. Fat. That word comes out a lot. Like it's a character flaw instead of something that makes some like steak juicy and flavorful. Day. I just heard have the day you deserve. Somebody feels fat today. They want to wear their sweats today. Somebody might have PMS. Dig. Somebody wants to dig into somebody's past, dig into a half gallon of ice cream. No vowels. Still no vowels, but my. PR, Puerto Rico, public relations, PR firm, something along those lines. All right. What deck do we want to start out with today? I think I pulled out a bunch. So let me start with the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle today. All right. Holy Spirit, Most High God, benevolent beings of divine knowledge and grace, please be with me as I channel this specific message here today. Give me information that is clear, true, concise, that it relate to my collective and contain no lies. Archangel Michael, surround me with your wings of light and give me the message today for my highest timeline. Amen. So we've got stability is the first card out. So we've got the Emperor card here. The King card. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Swords energy all rolled into one. This person is able to focus because they're stable. Maybe they've got enough time to focus on somebody else. How far away can you guys see that? There we go. Somebody's able to focus on what they need to do. We've got animal energy, channel. All right. I've got an energy here that somebody is very, very stable, grounded, tapped in, focus power, Daniel-san, director chi. Somebody here is a very clear channel. I'm getting an animal psychic specifically off of this today. Maybe a veterinarian, like I'm the movie Dr. Dolittle. Somebody that can almost hear the animals talk, but not really hear them with words. Like they're not saying, hey, Morty, how's it going? They're not doing that, but this is like somebody who heals the animals and can intuitively know what's wrong with them. We've got equalizer in reverse, highest self in reverse. All right, somebody hasn't always been this stable. They haven't always been this tapped in. They haven't always been this person. They absolutely have a negative past. They've been doing everything they can to make things right in life since they have moved past whatever their past is. If that makes sense. Let's get an oracle on that. Tell me a little bit about this person's past. Please and thank you. Whatever had this person going towards their south node, they don't want to talk about it. This person is a clear channel to spirit right now, though. They are very tapped in with animals specifically. Strength. All right, this person had to dig deep and find out what they were made of. Somebody had to get it out of the mud. Somebody maybe had to get stuck in quicksand and figure out that fighting harder doesn't get you out of tough situations. They may have had to slowly dig themselves out of a situation day by day by day to get to this stable spot. This person's very connected to animal spirits, though. Faith. This person really had to learn how to believe in themselves again and believe in God. They had to dig themselves out of rock bottom. And the thing about rock bottom, we've all been, hopefully we haven't all been there, but those of us that have been there, there's it's stable there. That's you're no more falling. Once you hit rock bottom, that's that sturdy foundation to start rebuilding. Somebody here has stability. Maybe somebody has hit rock bottom and had to rebuild from the beginning. We've got ghost in reverse. Somebody might be ready to pop up on a person. Somebody that's disappeared from them. Somebody that ghosted them, maybe had to go fix their life. Maybe somebody got in trouble. Maybe somebody hit rock bottom. And they just hid their face from the crowd for a while. This is somebody here that is going to re-enter or try to re-establish contact with you, whoever you are in the collective. Sadness in reverse, and they're hoping that there isn't a bunch of negative memories. They're hoping that this will cheer you up. We got stop in reverse. This person wants a green light to come in and focus on whoever you are. Let's get some tarot. So strength and stability is what is out for the first of each of these rows here. So somebody's stable. Somebody has developed some character here. Maybe found a spiritual path, faith in themselves, belief in themselves, in their own abilities here. And they're about to pop back up. They're hoping that it's a positive thing and that they've got a green light to proceed. 7 of Cups in the reverse. There is going to be full clarity, no illusions, no bullshit, no playing games here. This is going to be, somebody's going to come in and just lay it down, like play it straight. I'm hearing somebody hit blackjack. You're the prize. King of Swords in the reverse. Telling you, this person's past. Their unscrupulousness is something they've got to come give you full disclosure about. They're just going to come lay it out on the line. Look, this is where I fucked up. This is where I lost my integrity. This is where I did the bad thing. This is where I lost control of my own behavior. This is where I tried to be pushy, etc., etc. This is where I dug my own hole. You never thought this day would come? Ooh, that's way too many, but I think I might just take those for real. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Right after the King of Swords is the Devil. This is why I took it. This person's going to come to you and tell you they knew they were toxic. They knew they should have protected you and done the right thing. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Page of Wands. This person's ready to take this action, a new action. They're going to come give you some sort of information that they want to make something right. They don't want to fight. 5 of Wands in the reverse. This person here wants some sort of love relationship with you, and they miss your care and concern. They miss the fact that you used to take care of them and everything else. Without you, their life doesn't have too much direction in it. That's interesting. Okay. Since this has gotten to love, let's get these out. Romance Oracle deck. So if this person says they're stable and they're strong and they're connected to animals, this is where this person is able to feel comfortable having emotions, because animals are non-judgmental. Okay. Well, unless you give them the wrong treats. Then they'll side-eye your ass. But this person here, they do have a past. They've got to come tell you about how unscrupulous and the bad things that they've done and their toxic ways and how they should have taken care of you and they should have protected you. This person thinks you're their soulmate. The Lovers and now soulmate. You guys, if you watch this channel a lot, you know I rarely do love readings. It's like once or twice a year. Okay. I usually do true crime. I usually pick up on hidden stuff that people have done. And for whatever reason, Spirit says that's just about enough of that. So somebody had to get their shit together, basically, here. They had to get themselves stable. They had to get strong. They had to find where their emotions truly are. They had to identify their emotions. They had to get away from their bad past. They had to focus on themselves. They had to find some sort of faith in themselves, if not anything else. And this person's about to reappear out of nowhere to try and cheer a situation up. They hope they've got a green light. This person's going to come give full disclosure where they fucked up. Okay? Where they may have had some sort of addiction, where they were toxic, what behaviors that they exhibited. This person's going to come give full disclosure. It's going to be really hard for them to do. They have to be responsible and they have to do the right thing. They don't want to fight with you. This person sees you as their partner and their life isn't right without you. And then boom, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. It doesn't mean you're supposed to ignore yourself. That doesn't mean you're supposed to take toxic behavior. Okay? When you follow your highest path here, this person dug themselves a hole. So it widened the gap, but they're still your soulmate. They've had to catch up. I don't even know if you necessarily have completely cut ties with this person. Past life relationship in the reverse. They don't want it to be like it used to be. You've known each other before. It says it in the reverse. And I just got done saying, I don't even know if you guys really know each other. I think you've interacted with each other physically. I don't think you know each other on a deep soul level. Tell me about the devil. Getting to know each other in reverse. Do I even need the cards some days? So this came out in the reverse. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You don't know each other on a soul level. Like you haven't gotten to know each other deeply. You haven't dug into the whole, like what makes you think the way you do, what your morals are, what your dreams are, what you want to build for your future. No, this has been a physical interaction, the lovers. Now this person's realizing their life is nothing without you. Honeymoon. Y'all, honey is right up here in the dice. Right here, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So somebody may ask you to take a trip with them. Somebody may want to spend some time getting to know you in the honeymoon phase of a relationship here. This person's going to lay it all on the fucking line. And I think they've got long-term intentions. I'm so tired of them going sideways, though. I bet you things are going sideways in this person's life right now. Heart-to-heart conversation is here. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So somebody's really got to tell you how they feel here. Somebody really has to come lay it on the line. This is where I fucked up. No secrets, no illusions, nothing hidden, no omissions, no lies by omission. We're going to full disclosure here. Free yourself and flirt. So take control and flirt. Be lighthearted. Not just with this one person. In general, in life, share your light with the world. If it's funny, laugh out loud from your bottom of your belly. Like, if it's tasty, take your time with each chew and enjoy the moment. Do something to make yourself feel good. You're going to send this person like energetic beacon here. They've had to find some faith in themselves, and they're about to pop up back out of nowhere. So tell me about them popping back up out of nowhere with the Angel Tarot here. The Hanged Man and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This person, I'm hearing Suspicious Eyes by Elvis and Dwight Yoakam. Both of them recorded it. Caught in a trap, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Somebody here, they don't want to go anywhere. They like, I'm hearing they feel like they're spellbound. They're mesmerized by whoever you are. They've never been Twitter pated before. Oh, somebody's smitten. Somebody's smitten with you. We got one that flipped over. Hold on. 10 of Pentacles. The Honorable God, Manadel. Inner and outer work helps one keep their job and protects against disasters. Look, this union's protected. 10 of Pentacles, that's a legacy to be left. That's a bunch of money to be made together. That is an honoring, like a relationship that is made on honor and respect. Ooh. I'm hearing somebody may be fat, but they're going to have a fat bank account. They got a fat ass, too. I don't know what that's about. Page of Pentacles is here. God sung above all. Loyalty and allegiance, friendship, and reconciliation. Look, this person says their life ain't shit without you. You've not been in a real relationship with this person. There has been physical interaction, but it's been surface level. It was toxic. The interaction was possibly just physical, okay? This person wants to give you their loyalty. This person wants to build a legacy with you. This person is just caught in a trap. They think you're their soulmate. Page of Cups in the reverse. Iaziel, God who rejoices. Divine comfort gives consolation and protects from one's enemies. This person's not your enemy. This person, you're going to be able to let your guard down with this person. You're going to be able to be vulnerable with this person. And hell. 4 of Swords, God of the Trinity in reverse. Mission, protects against slander and impious people. Look, this relationship's going to have tongues wagging. Whoever you are, whoever this person is, when they come and unghost themselves here for a little pick-me-up, this person ain't going anywhere. Once they land wherever you're at, and I don't think it's a flight, I think it's like in your vicinity, okay? Once this person gets in your energy, they aren't going to want back out of your energy. That stop in reverse. It's going to be on go, full green light, full speed ahead. This person, there's going to be some sort of honeymoon phase. Real getting to know each other, spending every moment together, digging deep, learning about each other's fears, each other's strengths, each other's dreams, each other's struggles, and all this truth has to be laid bare from this person. They can't hide anything from you at all. They even have to tell you about the ugly things about themselves. And they don't think you have anything ugly to talk about, but how did you get where you are if they think that, they don't want you to know because they'd be ashamed. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there is, this person is going to really protect you. They are skilled. This person might have some sort of profession where they maybe even carry protection here. This 8 of Pentacles is a level of mastery. It's a level of investment. It's hard work. Hard work and not blowing it, basically. I think this person might be really focused on not messing something up with you. Page of Wands, their conscience, Jiminy Cricket. Their conscience is kicking in. They want to make sure that they act right so they don't get left. Temperance in reverse. They do not want to trigger anything negative. This person, it doesn't want to fall into temptation. 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Look. This person wants to invest for the long-term return on investment. And there again, I don't know why. Every time I see this card, I get the Kung Fu fighting song. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. Okay, so this person here, they're getting up the nerve. They're getting up the nerve to come rushing in, but they know they have to be full disclosure here. This person is going to unghost. Let's talk about their unghosting, please. Unghosting. 4 swords in the upright. This person wants to be able to rest, and they can't rest until they step forward. You're their peace. Magician in reverse. No tricks, no games, full disclosure. This person is not playing. They're not being manipulative. They're going to be forthright, and they're going to just be honest. 3 of Pentacles. There's a collaboration or an offer of joining forces here. 10 of Cups. A love offer. A relationship offer. A family offer, a happily ever after offer, possibly a marriage proposal. Honeymoon is here. We've got Knight of Wands. This person wants to lay it to you, but he wants to make an honest woman out of you first. Okay. Shit. 3 of Wands is here. This person's definitely thought ahead. They definitely have a game plan. They definitely know what they're doing. Knight of Gold is here. This person here has thought of everything. They've got all the details handled. They are responsible. They are upright. They're coming to present something to you that is going to make you very happy. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, it's going to change everything in an instant. The tables are about to flip for somebody. Somebody says it's going to make your entire day. Remember, they were coming in to alleviate some sort of sadness here. Unghosting a situation. All right, what's next? Service. I feel good when I can help others. This situation is going to do you both good. Both of you will be in service to each other. And that will translate out into the rest of the world. We've got failure here. This person made a big boo-boo. This is the part they have to come tell you. Where they failed, where they made a mistake, the things that they did wrong, blah, blah, blah. That 7 of Cups in reverse to the King of Swords in reverse, where they have to come clear the air about all the illusions. Full disclosure. They even have to talk about things they don't want to necessarily own up to. Change. Nothing will change unless they do, but they know that they have changed for the better and they want to prove it to you. They want to show this to you. Remember, this person has been fighting to be stable. This person has been fighting to regain their strength. They've been fighting against their lower level behaviors. Courage. Okay, that's my favorite card in this deck. My son colored a picture, and it's like right up there. And it's the exact same thing, but I didn't have this deck before he colored it. It was like, I don't know, he was 6. So it was definitely at least 10 years ago that he colored that. And I have this card, and every time I look at it, I got the picture right above me. This person's gathering the strength. They're mustering the courage. Blame in reverse. It's not about who's to blame. Nobody's going to be blaming anybody else if this person's coming in and shouldering their own accountability. Happiness in reverse. Without it, they're going to be miserable. You got to, like, nobody's blaming anybody here. It's the alleviation of sadness. We've got sadness in reverse and we've got happiness in reverse. It's like flip-flopping energy with this person. They don't know which way to go, what decision to make, but they're digging deep and they're about to find like the wherewithal to come tell you everything. This is somebody, like I said, that you have not gotten deep with. I've got 3 or 4 cards that just flew out. This is somebody you haven't gotten very deep with. This is somebody you may have surface level interaction or physical interaction without getting into the nitty gritty of what makes each other, what makes you tick. Judgment in reverse, honesty, forgiveness, and envy. Didn't I tell you way back here, that somebody was going to be putting you on because they saw a future with you. They saw building with you. They saw happily ever after. They were going to flip everything around. Well, here's this no judgment zone that you have given this person. Full honesty, given them room and space to be who they are. They're going to come tell you the truth. They're going to ask you forgiveness. Man, the relationship you're about to have with this person is going to make so many people want something just like that. This is not perfection by any means. This is heavy respect from knowing how to get it from the mud, how to be empathetic with animals, how to be empathetic with humans, how to be a channel for spirit. This person has gone from lower level behaviors in their past to a higher purpose here. What's their higher purpose? I want to get a major arcana on their higher purpose. Please and tell me, please and thank you, tell me what this person's higher purpose is. It channel with animals? What is it? What's their higher purpose in my collective life? What is their higher purpose? Chariot in the reverse. To teach you how to take it easy. To teach you how to slow down. To teach you how to enjoy the moment instead of having to plow forward full speed ahead. To teach you to enjoy the moment. This person here is going to introduce you to a slower pace of life. A different kind of enjoyment. That's cool. Is this Puerto Rico or is this public relations? Please and thank you. Like, I'm getting going on a trip, beaches, naps, leisurely days. Somebody wants to take you somewhere to show you how to fucking chill out. Whoever you are must be really high strung. Strength in reverse. And the world in reverse just came out together. So this person's going to not force you, but put you in an environment where you're able to be vulnerable. They're going to make you slow down and tap into some deep rest energy, not depressed energy, deep rest energy. Purposeful choice to be low energy. Purposeful slow going. Purposeful delays of gratification. This might be sexual, y'all. This person might want to really take it slow with you. Might want you to be really vulnerable, let down your guard with them. And this delays of gratification is part of this person's MO in the bedroom, is what I'm going to say. Make you want it more. 8 of Wands in the reverse. taking it real slow. Taking it real slow. This person, they want to show you how to enjoy an entire day of being in bed. No protection. This person wants it forever. I'm blushing at this reading right now. Whoever you are out there, you got somebody really digging you. Using the words, really digging you. Okay? They want you to surrender. They want you to just surrender. Let go of the past. Maybe not be so uptight is the goal for this person. They want to teach you how to slow the fuck down and enjoy delayed gratification. Look at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. Shut up. I'm going to close the reading, you guys. This one's too much for me. This one's too much for me. Spirit has even said, enough. It's time for you to learn how to rest. I'm sending this person into your life for you to chill the fuck out. Full stop. You need to slow down. Chariot energy, Eight of Wands energy in reverse. Okay. Delays. Okay. You need to just chill for a minute. Everything is going to flip in your life in a way you don't expect it. And you're going to be forced into being kind of pampered in a way. Okay? To where you don't have to be so worried, so flustered, so in control of everything. You can give up a little bit of the anxiety and the hyphiness of your day-to-day energy. This person's going to come in and give you a gift. Can I say it like this? Okay. They're coming to put you to bed, baby. I don't know who you are, but they're coming to put you to sleep. Take a nap, sir or ma'am. They're coming to put you to sleep. Woo! I'm all hot under the collar off of this reading, you guys. Shit. Remember, you guys, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.